Hi, my name is Valentina Prieto Black, and I'm about to share a story that illustrates my view of community. We are here because we refuse to be ignored. That's what I said as I stood in front of my entire high school. Students, teachers, staff, all watching. Beside me were a handful of peers, each with a story of overcoming adversity, of embracing their identity, and voicing their journey of resilience. My palms were sweating, my voice was shaking, but I was ready to speak my truth. This moment came after 4 months of tireless work, lunch meetings, after school planning, coordinating with admin, and finding brave students to share their stories. All of this led to the creation of the I Am Here Diversity Assembly. As a Mexican American student, I've faced bigotry and bullying, even in schools that say that they value diversity. So, when I was appointed to serve on the Superintendent's Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Council, I saw a real opportunity. My new platform would enable me to inform the administration about the opinions and concerns of our student body, not just to speak for myself, but to advocate for those voices who had been overlooked. I wanted to use my platform to enact effective and positive institutionalized change. My first step? I saw it as creating a space for open and vulnerable conversations. I envisioned an assembly where marginalized student voices were amplified. I pitched the idea, wrote the proposal, collaborated with affinity groups, and helped my peers craft and share their stories. Standing at that podium, something shifted inside of me. I was overcome with this surge of confidence and resilience because I was seen and we were heard. I'd come to share my truth before people who had made me feel less than, and never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that we'd receive a standing ovation or even the validation for our experiences. This was a moment of community in its most raw form. We were connected through shared humanity. I didn't want it to stop there. I kept it going. I led discussions in classrooms advocating for the importance of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, pushing for better resource allocation, and helping implement social justice standards into curriculum. I created lesson plans that gave students the language to talk about these hard things, to value different perspectives and embrace nuance, and to get these changes approved, I even presented it to my school board and got them all on board. Through it all, I learned this: community means action. It means building spaces where all people don't just feel included, but they feel embraced, respected, and truly seen. Community is about showing up for each other, about lifting each other up, and, it's cliche, but building something greater than ourselves. It means using your voice so that others can find theirs. It means leading with empathy and finding and lifting others as you grow. Community can be found in everyday practices of care, friendship, and collective responsibility. Meaningful change requires collaboration. It doesn't have to be uniform, but solidarity is grounded in a mutual respect and a shared commitment to making things better. Community involves caring for one another and fostering a space of trust and honesty and accountability. It means providing a space for authenticity. I'm now filming this in the summer after my first year of college, after all of this work that I did in high school. I am grateful beyond words to become and be a part of a community I couldn't have even imagined back in high school. At WashU in St. Louis, I've found people who challenge me, inspire me, and help me grow, not just academically, but as a human being. I've had the chance to learn from others' lived experiences, to unlearn biases I didn't even know I carried, and to engage in honest and necessary conversations about identity, justice, and belonging. So I became a part of this club called Truth, teaching racial understanding through honesty. I'm now vice president also, self-plug. In this club, we've helped spark dialogue and build trust and create a space for people to be real with each other. Every time that someone is able to share something vulnerable or say that they feel heard and seen because of something that we made possible in this club, I'm reminded of that very same feeling that I felt on stage and that very same reason of why this work matters. I will always strive to be an advocate for underrepresented voices. I'll keep building spaces that are inclusive, empowering, welcoming, and full of heart, because I know firsthand how life-changing it is when someone creates that space for you, how life-changing it can be to have a community that sees you and values you. Thank you.